What about the girls' security? Why they are being asked that to be very cautious? Because nowadays the mindset of the male are something very different due to the influence of social media and influencer and all. So it's better that being woman also, my daughter, always I tell her also, advise her that you have to protect yourself.
What Shabnam Dey is saying is that every parent that has a son has basically a potential rapist in their house.
Because
this is what she's saying. Because she's even justifying it. She actually is saying that all your sons are rapists.
Quote, how did she come out at night? A girl at night time shouldn't be allowed to come outside. They have to protect themselves also, unquote. These are the verbatim quotes of the Chief Minister of Bengal, Miss Mamata Banerjee. Where is the outrage? Where are all those who claim to fight for women's rights? Where are all those who accuse Modi and the BJP of misogyny and patriarchy? Where are they hiding? They keep saying we speak truth to power, truth to power. In reality, they speak truth only to Modi, not when those in power are Stalin or Mamata or Kejriwal.
I want to go across to Shabnam Dey, political analyst, who's here with us. Miss Dey, let's have a peaceful question and answer session. I don't want shouting, please. I want to ask you, ma'am, why is Shogoto Roy, why are the others like Kakoli, Dastidar and Mamata Banerjee, what is the problem with girls going out at night? Why shouldn't they be able to go out at night in a free, open economy anywhere else in the world? Women should be able to reclaim the night rather than surrender the night. Why, ma'am? They have no right to earn living. Tomorrow you say that they should not go and visit patients after 12 o'clock at night because, something could happen to them in the hospital corridors.
Good evening, Rahul.
Good evening, ma'am.
And to my panelists, that what you put the question, that is to be answered, and you should be always patient to hear also. Whatever our politicians and overall are under leadership of Mamata Banerjee, our West Bengal state is still in peace. But divide and rule policy, which is made by BJP regarding religion, that is very upset and very shocking too. What about the girls' security? Why they are being asked that to be very cautious? Because nowadays the mindset of the male are something very different due to the influence of social media and influencer and all. So it's better that being woman also, my daughter, always I tell her also, advise her, that you have to protect yourself, you have to be secured, and you have to understand when you are in the campus, in your medical colleges, that you should be very careful because there are many publics coming in and out during emergency also.
Okay, so you say
you don't know all these things.
So you're saying that it is important.
No house.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying,
Mr. Rao, you just give me an opportunity, please.
I've given you, ma'am.
And one thing you see, you should appreciate, and your channel has witnessed also, that RG Court, that murder of the rape case, murder and rape case, that also been booked by this state government, Mamata Banerjee's
I'm not talking about the action. Okay, 1 second. I understand, ma'am. Well done. But listen to me. Yes. Nothing unusual in other states also it happens. Okay, 1 second.
CBI.
Okay, ma'am, are you going to speak for the next 10 minutes? Because I don't have that much time on the show.
And concluded that...
I understand, ma'am. Justice was given. Clap. Great. Wonderful. You did great. I must congratulate you for giving justice. Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear? No, 1 minute. But I want to understand, viewers. This lady says, okay, stop shouting.
Whatever.
Stop
I'm
shouting.
not
I'm going to
shouting.
lower your fader in the next 30 seconds.
I'm not shouting. I'm
Then
revealing
keep
to you
quiet.
the
Now let me
facts,
ask
the
you a
truth.
question. You made a
I'm
submission.
revealing the facts and truth. That
You have
this
made a
state government
submission,
has
ma'am.
only
Can I ask you a question? Can I
put
please?
that-
I beg you, can I
put
ask you a
that
question?
accused.
Okay, just shut her down, please. Ridiculous. Absolute, complete disregard, viewers. Complete disregard. Can you imagine what Shabnam Dey is saying today? Stay at home. Because boys, their mindset has gone bonkers because they watch social media. And she's still talking. Can you believe it?
What's worse is, Rahul, she said that I will advise my daughter not to go out at
Absolutely.
night. Now, this is the
no,
problem.
1 second, Shabnam Dey, I hope you go out at night. Or should you
Now,
also
the,
not go out? Do you go out
right
after
now,
5 o'clock in the evening?
Social media and
Okay. Social media is the
influencer.
cretin. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
many
Okay.
things
Social
are
media is the
happening.
cretin. Okay. Can you imagine, viewers?
So many things are
Can you
happening
imagine?
in the-
Can you
in-
imagine what
in
this
the
lady
world,
is
not
saying?
only in India,
Do you have a
everywhere
son?
in the world.
Ma'am, you
Women
invoked
are
a
not
no,
secure
no. You
everywhere
invoked
in the
that you have a
world,
daughter.
Rahul.
My God. You invoked that you had a daughter. Do you have a son?
I have got a single daughter, only one daughter.
Okay. Viewers, that means what Shabnam Dey is saying is that every parent that has a son has basically a potential rapist in their house.
Because
This is
we
what
are not
she's
bringing
saying.
up our
Because
children in
because
such
she's
a
even
way.
justifying it. She actually is saying that all your sons
We
are
are not
rapists.
bringing the male child in such a way.
Can you
Charity
believe it,
begins
viewers?
at home.
Can you believe it?
Can I?
Can you believe it? That for this lady, every boy born today, being raised in today's world, is a potential rapist.
I have not said potential.
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty much what you
Actually,
imply.
Rahul, she
Okay.
has said something
Yes.
worse.
Worse.
You have paraphrased it very lightly.
we should
Now,
make
ma'am,
a-
may I please, the debates don't work with a monologue like this. This is not Mamta Banerjee's public meeting. This is a
Why
debate.
do you take my
Yeah, but
chief
this is a
minister's
debate.
name? I
Shabnam
think
ji, you
that
have
it's,
to allow others to
2106.
speak.
You started at, I'll tell you.
You have
started
to
at-
allow
you
others to
started
speak.
at
This is not how
2059.
debates are conducted. Thank you very much.
Yes.
What Shabnam has implied is far worse. She has implied that if a girl steps out at night, she is inviting rape. She has gone back to that medieval age which says
That
that
is
a
a
girl,
presumption. I
because
am
of
not
her
saying
dress,
such
is
a manner.
entitled to, please ma'am, you have to keep quiet. And I request the producers and I request everyone that let us do this in a more
Okay,
civilized
so you know
manner.
what? I'm going to give her 10 seconds. If you don't keep quiet, ma'am, I'll be forced to lower your fader.
She's not going to follow. She's obviously not.
So let's lower her fader then for 10 seconds. Yes,
Look,
go ahead.
this entire idea of Mamta Banerjee and the TMC time and again standing with the Balatkari, not with the Beti. Mamta Banerjee says you are out too late at night. Actually, she wasn't. This Dalit girl
Yes.
was out at 8:30 p.m. It's been confirmed by multiple reports and the authorities. And 8:30 ho, 12:30 ho, the point is that the state government has to give protection whatever time the girl may be out. She may be out at 5 a.m. for all I care. It doesn't really matter. You have to provide state law and order policing. But Mr. Saugata Roy says कि police can't be everywhere. And Kakuli Ghosh says that rapes to hote rehta hai. And this is not the first time, Mr. Rahul Shivshankar. Park Street rape case, she was a sex worker, so she deserves to be raped. Bardwan rape case or Nadiad rape case, it was a love affair gone bad. Then after that, in Sandesh Khali, these women are lying, Shahjahan is saying the right thing. Then the post-poll violence rape cases, TMC workers were involved, they were protected. Now look at the series of rape cases that take place in every instance. The TMC leaders from Arjikar to others blame the woman, shame the woman. In Arjikar, they removed a fatwa saying that the women doctors cannot be there on night duty. And therefore, the Supreme Court came hard on them. Where is the actual law lapse? Just 10 seconds more.
Yeah.
60,000 policemen positions are vacant. POXO courts, out of the 17 that have been given by the centre, 11 have not been started and approved. Lowest conviction rates in West Bengal for the women crimes. These are the real issues. But the problem, the biggest criminality is the silence of Congress. Just 2 days ago, Congress was outraging. Today, Ladki Ho Lad Sakti Ho ecosystem absolutely silent.
So you know what?
Ashwini Mishra silent.
I want
like
us to actually play
complete
those pictures that we began this show with, viewers. Because, as I told you, we have an ecosystem. There is one representative of the ecosystem. There, very liberated equalist. Then you have another very voluble equalist. Then you have another very activist equalist. Then you have a third, a political equalist, a fourth. Because they're all there. They're all there. talking about the Taliban, talking about everything under the sun. Viewers, how women should be allowed to own the night. Reclaim the night is a slogan that they came up with some time back. Dr. Ranganathan, am I wrong? Reclaim the night. Now they're telling you to surrender the night. Because you see, boys are only watching social media and becoming triggered, and they're all potential rapists, so stay at home. Even in fact, put on a burqa, or even worse, put on a parda and sit at home. That's going to be the next prescription, isn't it?
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Quote, how did she come out at night? A girl at night time shouldn't be allowed to come outside. They have to protect themselves also, unquote. These are the verbatim quotes of the Chief Minister of Bengal, Ms. Mamata Banerjee. Where is the outrage? Where are all those who claim to fight for women's rights? Where are all those who accuse Modi and the BJP of misogyny and patriarchy? Where are they hiding? They keep saying we speak truth to power, truth to power. In reality, they speak truth only to Modi, not when those in power are Stalin or Mamata or Kejriwal. Rahul, seldom can one feel the sense of outrage and helplessness as was done now at the apathy and unconcern shown by the state, whose leaders, instead of extending a caring and helping hand, are blaming the victim. But then again, this is nothing new. Here are 4 instances from recent past. Number 1, in the 2012 Park Street rape case, Didi dismissed the incident as a quote, Shajano Ghatna, fabricated incident, orchestrated to defame her. Number 2, in October 2012, Didi attributed the increase of rape cases to quote, more free interaction between men and women, stating quote, earlier if men and women would hold hands, they would get caught by parents and reprimanded. But now everything is so open. It's like an open market with open options, unquote. In 2022 Nadia district gang rape case, Mamta questioned, quote, will you call it rape? Was she pregnant or had a love affair, unquote? And she further claimed it was a love affair known to the family. 4, in the 2012 Ahmedpur train gang rape case involving a 31-year-old widow, Didi called it a quote, planned incident by her political opposition. And today, Banerjee questions why the victim was out late, saying, how did she come out at 12:30 at night? But then Rahul, remember a year ago, when we felt the same sense of outrage and helplessness upon learning that the Kolkata Medical College rape FIR was registered a full 14 hours after autopsy and 3 hours after the body was handed over to cremation. Cruelly, it was filed not by the principal or medical college where the rape and murder took place, but by the father of the deceased. The father filed the FIR, not the principal, and this very principal was then rewarded with headship of Calcutta National Medical College, one of India's most prestigious medical colleges. Rahul, by the time this debate finishes, 51 crimes against women would have been reported. And Bengal's rate of crime against women is 73, higher than UP and Karnataka.
But
While
NHS
over
report
horrendous
says,
crimes
sir,
against women must end.
NHS report.
Madam, I did not interrupt you. I was listening to you,
cut her down, please. Her volume.
At least today, have the patience on a very serious topic to listen to the angst of the common public. Rahul, as I was saying, the Manipur horror was highlighted by the opposition, and rightly so. But the same opposition remained silent when a 35-year-old woman gang raped in Jothwada, Congress ruled Rajasthan, self-immolated herself in the police station because of police inaction. When NSUI General Secretary was arrested for rape after local outrage exposed police inaction in Katner, Congress ruled Chhattisgarh. When the NHRC took suo motu cognizance after a Dalit woman was gang raped by 5 men after tying her husband in Thangaji, Congress ruled Rajasthan, and the video made viral, but the police did not take action because of elections. There are dozens of such horrendous rape cases where the state and the police did not act or conducted shoddy investigations. Are these horrors any less deserving of our outrage? Just 10 seconds. Are these victims suffering less? Did the Supreme Court take note of any of these horrendous instances? No. The sheer brazenness in which the opposition parties ignore crimes against women when their alliance partners are to blame is unbelievable. Where is Rahul Gandhi right now, I ask him?
Okay, well,
Bogota.
Mr. Mishra, I want to ask you a question. You heard Miss Day. We allowed her to speak because I knew that she would end up exposing herself. So, Mr. Mishra, is Miss Day right that girls should not actually be out of their house because there are predatory males who watch too much YouTube and will easily pick them off one by one? So don't come out of your homes. I tell my daughter, don't go out of your home after a certain period in time. There are other examples where you heard Ms. Banerjee, the Chief Minister, who says, well, you see, girls should not be out at all in the evenings and at night. So are they right, first of all? And if they are not right, then why hasn't Priyanka Gandhi Vadra posted something on X asking Mamta Banerjee why she is making a remark such as this, the opposite of ladki hu, lad sakti hu?
Rahul ji, good evening to your viewers.
Good evening.
And I understand for Shahjad that he is from BJP, has to talk about BJP, protect all lies of BJP as well. But I don't understand why you and Rangnath ji having selective amnesia, or I should call it Ghazni syndrome, that you don't remember the same kind of statement from, say, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti ji, who said that wearing short clothes are responsible for rapes. She is Sadhvi herself. Uma Bharti's statement, or Yogi Adityanath's statement, his current chief minister, that women should focus on traditional roles. Urbanization of basically Vaishnava negatively affect the woman's character. So talk about character. So having said that, please can you play out exact statement what Mamta ji said?
Because one second, Mr. Mishra, I want to ask you, when these statements were made by Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, etc., the people that you are referring to, and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, did Priyanka Gandhi Vadra react?
Yes.
She did. So why isn't she not reacting now, when Mamta Banerjee, Sugato Roy and Kakoli Dar, Dastidar have said exactly the same thing? If it's all about, see, I am saying, chalo, theek hai, we are all, drinking the Kool-Aid of the BJP, as you would like to imply, because that's your standard response. I'm not going to take a bait. I'm not going to get into that argument, because when I know that people don't have an answer to give, they attack the anchor. So let that go. I'm not going to fall for that. You're just exposing yourself. So I'm asking you, if Priyanka Gandhi Vadra took on people like Yogi Adityanath, etc., for their regressive point of view, as you're saying, then why hasn't she taken on Mamta Banerjee?
Okay, so Rahul, just let me continue.
No, you talked about You talked about selective amnesia that I have. So I'm asking you, does Priyanka Gandhi Vadra have selective amnesia? It's a simple question. Please answer it.
Shahjad, uninterrupted liberty you give to Anand ji.
Bhai, I'm asking you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please answer the question.
We talk about whataboutery.
I'm asking a question. I'm not doing whataboutery. That same question by the
way. So I'm asking you a question. Are you on this show to answer questions, or are you only on this show to ask questions? So let me ask you, Mr. Mishra, let's be reasonable. You said that these people said these things. I agree, they said these things. We did question them, by the way, but I'm not going there. Right? So when they questioned them, even when the previous Haryana Chief Minister talked about genes, etc., we all questioned that gentleman. And he had a roasting. But I want to ask you, at that time, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who speaks up for all crimes against women, right, spoke up. You yourself are saying she spoke up. Why is she silent now?
Rahul, allow me to answer your question.
Please.
I cannot answer your question. So if I read the Mamta ji's statement, what she said is that ideally in private colleges which are remotely located, students, especially girls, should not step out because it is not safe. That is the statement she made?
No.
Oh. No. So let me tell you what statement she made. Do you not read the front page of any newspaper? You don't read the front page. You don't read anything. You come here and you swallow, as you are an independent analyst, but you seem to be speaking like a TMC supporter. Now, just 1 minute. Viewers, let me tell you what she said. She said, and this is rather strange, she said, who allowed in a private medical college for this student to go out at 12:30 at night? These are his exact words, viewers. Girls have to protect themselves also. This area is a jungle area. And this girl should not have gone out that late into the night. How did she come out at 12:30 a.m.? Don't allow women to step out at night. Now, viewers.
That's wrong information, because the father has said that it was not 12:30 a.m. but actually 8:30
So now let me come to the facts.
Not just the father, the college too.
The college has put out CCTV viewers, and the FIR that has been filed states that the lady in question, the victim, left at 7:58. Why? To get some dinner. And then she was back before 9:30 in the evening. And when she came back, she immediately reported this matter. So viewers, in that interim period, very reasonable time, in any place, it's very reasonable time.